So this is just that master one.
Okay.
And this is all the...
Okay, so they'll probably go off of this more so.
Yeah, I gave them one, but I'm just going to put them up here so that...
Okay. Yeah.
Is that a bad idea?
No, I was like, I just don't want them to take my... That sounds crazy.
Do you just want to take it back?
everyone. Can you guys hear me all right? All right, if you guys could all just take your seats here, we're going to begin in just a little bit. You guys are already ready to rock and roll, I feel like, but if you see a few stragglers in the back, so we'll get started here in just a couple minutes, all right? So, full house tonight. It's good to see that. That's exciting stuff. Well, we want to welcome you to this year's University of Mary Marauders Night of Champions. My name is Caitlin Wernig, and I will be your MC for the evening. First off, I have to say it feels pretty darn good to be back here on campus, and I want to thank the University of Mary Athletic Department for inviting me to celebrate all of your accomplishments with all of you tonight. As a former Marauder for the track and field team, I know what it's like to be a student athlete. Each of you spend countless hours studying, practicing, and driving hundreds of miles to compete against some of the best athletes in the nation. But that is why each of you are here tonight. Tonight, we want to recognize all of you for all of your hard work and dedication to your athletics and academics. Tonight, you are all champions. Now, before we begin, I would like to invite Peter Breda, Jr. on the men's soccer team, to the stage for this evening's invocation.
Thank you, Caitlin. Please bow your head in prayer. In the name of Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Dear Lord, thank you for bringing us here today to celebrate in community with each other. Thank you for this year filled with many blessings, and continue to help us use our gifts and talents as we move forward. Help us to know that these achievements stem from you, Lord, and without you we are nothing. Please be with our athletes who are in season now, and help bring them success and keep them safe. And as we prepare for next season, help us train with purpose to better ourselves. Lord, help us not only with our sports, but help us spread your light, being good examples of faith, integrity, and leadership. Thank you again, and help us enjoy the rest of our night. Amen.
Thanks again, Peter. Well, it's been an exciting and successful year for Marauder Athletics, so to start off the evening, let's take a look at some of the highlights from this past year.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Run!
We are ready! 1, 2, 3. Get down, have fun, play to win!
1, 2, 3. Win!
Champs on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Champs! 1, 2, 3.
Marauders! Fighters! We won 3! 1, 2, 3! We
You guys are rock stars. That's all I got to say. So like we said before, it's been an amazing year in Marauder Athletics, and you guys are only going to continue that on in the next few years. Now, before we begin tonight's awards and recognitions, we'd like to welcome a couple standout individuals who have poured their time, effort, and their hearts into the University of Mary and the athletic department. First up, let's give a warm welcome to our outstanding athletic director, Coach Dale Lennon.
Thank you, Caitlin. I love to watch you guys compete. That was exciting. Tonight is a celebration of athletics at the University of Mary, our Night of Champions. And during the next 90 minutes, we're going to look back over the past year and we'll remember the legacy that our teams have created for the 2017-18 season. We have much to celebrate tonight, but I do want to make sure that we give the thanks that's deserved, because in athletics, there's many people that contribute, many organizations behind the scene, that it's always important to remember the shoulders that we stand upon. So let me start by saying thank you to Sarah Cook, who organized everything tonight. Please give Sarah a big round of applause. She's done an incredible job. And then also Dustin Lee. Where are you, Dustin? Are you in the back? But let's give Dustin a big round with all the video that he produced. There he is. You can wave. I also, we have a great administration, and I just want to go through our athletic administration, our team. Dan Huntley, Kevin Becker, Mike Offerdahl, Brian Larson, Lucas Order, and Erica Sundahl. Let's give them a round of applause here, because and I also want to make a special recognition tonight. Roger and Dorothy Thomas, the ones that created the Night of Champions. Let's give them a big round. Welcome. And the one thing when I became athletic director here, I was fortunate. I was over in public affairs. I got a chance to work with the people on over administration. And the thing that I've been extremely excited with is their involvement in the athletic program, their backing. And, you know, I do want to make sure that we give special recognition, Monsignor Shea, for being here tonight. We have our Executive Vice President, Greg Vetter, sitting here. Vice President of Academic Affairs, Diane Flaylin. She's constantly working with us to make our accommodations athletically. I definitely want to bring recognition to the Sisters of Annunciation Monastery. They're not here tonight because of a funeral that they needed to attend, but they are some of our biggest supporters, if not our biggest supporters. I want to thank the Mission Advancement and Public Affairs teams that are led by Jerome Richter. They're making things happen for us. They're getting our name out there. They're getting our brand out there. I know Brenda Nagel is here tonight. Brenda, thank you for everything you do with public affairs and creative services. Our enrollment management team is working with us hand in hand. Michael McMahon is dealing with athletics on a daily basis, working with me. He's here tonight, sitting in the front row. Our student development team, led by Dr. Tim Seaworth is here tonight. Again, this is a big team effort that is behind this athletic department. And we have Christy Schaefbauer here, who's the Vice President of Financial Affairs. We need money, so that's a good thing to have Christy here tonight and have her supporting us. You know, the faculty and staff that's on campus, the teachers, all the people that are working with us, Chartwell's, who's working hard for us to the food that we're eating and providing nutrition for us. I also want to say a special thanks to Grant Ryder, who brings money in by putting words on paper. That's just a private thing for myself here, to my wife. And then the people that athletically that are working with us on a day-to-day basis, athletic training and her team, Rhonda Olson, strength and conditioning, Michael Silbernagle. We got one of the best strength and conditioning programs at the Division II levels. That's all because of Michael. Our equipment personnel, the people that are working for you on a daily basis, making sure that the gear and the equipment is there. Our maintenance staff, who's making sure that the fields are set, the courts are ready, all the things that are behind the scenes that go into the preparation of a game. Our SAC members, you guys that are members of the SAC committee that are working hard to make the experience of being a student athlete something that's special. The pep band that shows up, that gives us school spirit. I mean, this is something we want to build on. We want to make sure that we're bringing as many people into this athletic family as we possibly can. The Blue Crew, who works on behind the scenes, our students that are work campus type workers for us that are contributing to the success of our program, and they definitely seldom get a pat on the back for the efforts that they do. Remember them too. They're part of our team here. And then all the work that anybody on campus that puts towards the success of the athletic department, we need to remember them. So tonight, as we receive some recognition for what we have accomplished, make sure that you do remember, we got families, we got friends, we got fans from the community that are here. This is a big family. This is something that you should be honored to be a part of. This is something that is truly special. You're part of a university that's not common. And hopefully we're giving you experiences that will make you feel fortunate to have been here and have contributed to the Marauders athletics tradition. So with all that being said, I now have a tremendous honor to introduce our next speaker. And this is a man who needs no introduction, but his accomplishments are definitely worthy of mentioning. So in 2009, Monsignor James Shea became the youngest college or university president in the United States. During his tenure as the 6th president of the University of Mary, he has spearheaded several groundbreaking initiatives, including new campuses for the university in Rome and Peru, an unprecedented collaborative agreement with Arizona State University in the year-round campus new way of conceiving higher education to elevate student achievement and reduce debts. A farm boy from Hazleton, North Dakota, he has studied at the Catholic University of America in Washington, D.C., the Vatican, North American College, the University of Chicago, and Harvard. He was ordained as a Catholic priest in 2002. Let's give a warm welcome to our president, Monsignor James Shea.
Coach Lennon, thank you very much. Thanks for that introduction. Caitlin, how wonderful to see you again. How great to have you back on campus, and how good it is to look out across this room and see the student athletes of the University of Mary. I want you to know from my heart how proud I am of you this night, how good of a year we've had. It's been a big year, a year of growth and a year of change. All kinds of things happen in a year like this. And I want to express a particular kind of gratitude, a depth of gratitude to Dale Lennon. Among the many changes which have come to the university, when you think of all the changes in facilities, when you think of this, which was not here a year ago. Some of you older athletes, you remember last year we were in Arno Gustin Hall, and now we're here in Founders Hall. And it's a little nicer, isn't it? But Dale Lennon has done a spectacular job of leading our athletic department during this year. We've had changes in coaching personnel. We've had changes in facilities. And we're addressing as well, as quickly as we can, changes in regulations which come out of the NCAA, which pose for us both opportunity and challenge. In other words, as we look at the future of the University of Mary, we know that we're a place which is growing quickly. With growth comes change. And sometimes change is uncomfortable, but it also presents us with possibilities to begin to dream more deeply. What could it look like, for instance, if we continued to expand and improve upon our facilities in new and creative ways? What would that look like, and how do we do it, and how do we do it well? What would it look like for us to have more athletic scholarships, such that we're able to expand our capacity for competition? In addition to that, what would it look like if we really dug deep and thought through a completely new way of doing athletics, such that we were focusing with unvarnished, complete attention upon the integrity and the character and the formation of the hearts and minds of student athletes, not just to give lip service to it, but really to do it. I'm with Peter, who gave the opening prayer, who talked about faith, integrity, and leadership, and asked God that he might grant it to us. Those are attributes which we want, which we count on you to have. Sometimes I'm talking with Tim Seaworth, who's the Vice President for Student Development and who's here tonight, about how important it is that our life on campus, our community here all together in the residence halls, brings together the very best of what young people are able to represent. And it's an amazing thing. When we look at it, we tend to see more leadership from our student athletes in terms of our campus culture than we see at other colleges and universities anywhere. And I'm grateful for that, but I also expect it. I expect it of you. I expect that the University of Mary is able to recruit and retain, has the privilege and the honor of educating young women and men who have phenomenal talents in terms of athletic prowess, yes, but who also are thinking continually about how they can contribute in the course of their lives, not just to take, but to give as well. And I count on you to represent us well, whether you're on the field or the track, the mat, the court, wherever you are, the pitch, the diamond. I'm sure I won't get all of the various places that you do your work. But wherever you're at, no matter where you're representing us, I expect you to compete well, fairly, and with all your hearts. And I know you do it. I remember Lou Holtz once said, "Nobody ever drowned in sweat." And I know that you put a lot of sweat into the work that you do in representing the University of Mary. And for that, I'm bursting with pride. I'm very happy about it. But I know that in addition to that, you represent us in other ways as well. When you're not in uniform, you represent us. And I expect you, and you expect it of yourself, that you'll never do anything that would dishonor yourself, your teammates, your coaches, or this university. That your concern for your own character and development and growth, your own integrity, faith, and leadership is as great as our own concern for it here in leadership. I know that, and I expect it of all of you. It's an amazing thing, athletics. When you think about what it represents, the symbol it is for the striving of human life. When you consider life as a contest, which requires sacrifice, training, discipline, teamwork, character, and striving. When you consider that in athletics, you have the opportunity to participate in and also to give witness to what it means at its very deepest part to be truly human and fully alive. When you consider that possibility, that's an opportunity for both pride and for humility, for both greatness and service. It's an amazing thing because at the end of the day, it's not our record. It's not our wins and losses. It's not the stats that we read on the sheet that make the difference when the sun sets upon our lives. Because they don't tell the whole story. I'll tell you a secret now. You know this, you're never as good as people say you are when you're winning all the time. And you're never ever as bad as people say when you're losing. In the end, there is another kind of judgment, another measure of greatness and success. And that's found in the depths of the human heart. And at the University of Mary, make no mistake about it, we want to win. We want to compete well. We want to give you every opportunity possible for success. We want to support you with the best possible coaching staff we can find on the face of the earth. But in the end, it's up to you, each of you individually and all of you together, to represent us well and to embody and bring forward the spirit of the University of Mary. I know you do it all the time. I'm more grateful than you can imagine. Deeply proud of you tonight. Thank you and welcome to this Night of Champions. God bless you.
I love hearing Monsignor talk, but it's always a tough act to follow when I come up after him or anyone does. So thanks again, Monsignor, for those powerful words. All right, we are just minutes away from the first award of the evening, but before we reveal this evening's big winners, please welcome your peer and SAC president, Derek Myers, to the stage.
Caitlin is right when she said that that's a tough act to follow, so here I go. First off, I want to lead off by saying that we're going to have a social in Chick's Place after this. There's going to be food, drinks, games, cornhole, stuff like that. So I encourage you guys to all go out. I know that it's finals week and you guys all need to get back to your studies, but I also know at the same time the chances of you guys going and studying the entire time are slim to none. Before I begin, for those of you who don't know me that well, one of my favorite hobbies is finding quotes from people, and I have like a journal of them. So I'm going to share two of those quotes with you. And the first one is directed at coaches, athletic and academic administration, parents, sports medicine staff, and anybody else that's involved with athletics. And it's from American poet E.E. Cummings. And it says, "We do not believe in ourselves until someone reveals that deep inside us something is valuable, worth listening to, worthy of our trust, sacred to our touch. Once we believe in ourselves, we can risk curiosity, wonder, spontaneous delight, or any experience that reveals the human spirit." On behalf of every student athlete in this room, I want to thank you guys for allowing us to represent the University of Mary and supporting us. But even more than that, I want to thank you guys for caring about the individuals that wear the uniform. Because when we're not on the field, we are students, we're future doctors, future teachers, future nurses. So on behalf of every student athlete, thank you. And then the next one is from Nick Saban, and this one's directed at student athletes. "It is not human nature to be great. It's human nature to survive, to be average, and do what you have to do to get by. That is normal. When you have something good happen, it's the special people that can stay focused and keep paying attention to detail, working to get better and not being satisfied with what they have accomplished." I think that embodies the University of Mary athletic program very well. We don't settle. Everything we do, if we're a second place team in the conference, we want to win it next year. If you're a third place runner at the conference meet, you want to win it next year. We're never settling, and that's what we're here to celebrate, is the successes of every student athlete in this room and highlight some of the best moments of the year. And without further ado, it is my pleasure to welcome you to 2018 University of Mary Night of Champions.
Thanks again, Derek. And now, you guys, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. Our first presenter tonight will recognize the many academic accomplishments achieved by the Marauders this season and will present the award to the Senior Scholar Student Athlete of the Year. Athletes, after you win your award, please come up to the stage, receive your award, and then exit the stage and proceed to the backdrop over there to get your guys' picture taken. With that said, please welcome Assistant Professor of Business and Faculty Athletic Representative Carolyn Kozed.
Good evening, welcome all. I am pleased to present our first awards this evening. On the academic side, if you've looked at your program, the bottom of the front page has all of our Northern Sun academic teams, the back, we have some other regional and national academic recipients. I want to have some of these folks stand up. One of the things that I get to do as a faculty athletic rep is to nominate 2 individuals for the Northern Sun Honor Scholar Athletes. And those nominees this year and recipients are Derek Myers and Eileen Leong. If you'd stand, please, to be recognized. Thank you. We've also awarded the Miles Brand Award to several recipients who had the 3.75 GPA, and that would be, please stand again, Freddie Campbell, Kendra Cook, Alexa Hudson-Byler, Eileen Leong, Caitlin Olson, and Anna Schmelzer. Congratulations again. And now it's my pleasure to present to you the nominees for the male and female student athletes. It's based on their cumulative GPA as senior scholar student athletes. The nominees for Female Senior Scholar Athlete of the Year are Caitlin Olson, volleyball, Anna Schmelzer, basketball, and Freddie Campbell, volleyball. And the winner is Caitlin Olson, volleyball. Caitlin is a senior setter on the volleyball team from Fargo, North Dakota. She maintained a GPA of 3.8992, majored in college studies with a focus on occupational therapy. And now for the Male Senior Scholar Student Athletes of the Year. The nominees for Male Senior Scholar Student Athletes are Michael Gorder, basketball, Brennan Doan, football, Jacob Parker, football, and Brady Zittelman, football. And the winners are Michael Gorder, basketball, and Brady Zittelman, football. Michael is a senior on the basketball team from Eagan, Minnesota, maintained a GPA of 3.7 and majored in engineering. Brady, who could not be with us tonight, was a senior on the football team from Mandan, North Dakota, maintained a GPA of 3.68 and majored in biology. Thank you.
Once again, congratulations to your male and female scholar student athletes of the year. Our next guest will present the award for the Inspirational Athlete of the Year. Please help me invite Associate Athletic Director and men's hockey coach Dan Huntley back to the stage, as well as SAC representatives Kylie Pastian and Bo Nutting from the track and field program.
Tonight's Inspirational Athlete of the Year is awarded to the female and male student athlete who uplifts their respective team and strives for the betterment of the team's success.
And the nominees for the Female Inspirational Athlete of the Year are Maddie McIntyre, Nelesia Richards, and Jade Smith.
And the winner is Jade Smith, women's soccer. Jade, a junior on the women's soccer team who led the team in goals scored and also earned NSIC All-Conference and academic accolades. She consistently puts the work above and beyond what is asked and gives the best team inspirational speeches there is. Jade is an active fan of all Marauders athletics and truly bleeds blue.
The nominees for Male Inspirational Athlete of the Year are Bill Fedderson, Noah Huff, Andrew Pike, and Samuel Wilkie.
And your winner is Noah Huff, wrestling. Noah, a junior on the wrestling team, serves a vital role on the team and was awarded the Team Chemist Award for the wrestling program. Noah never complains, works hard, and always puts the team first.
Once again, congratulations, and thank you to our inspirational student athletes for being a light on your team and inspiring all of those around you. Our next guest this evening will award our female and male servant leader student athletes of the year. Let's give a big round of applause to our very own servant leader, veteran, and assistant athletic director for compliance, Lucas Order, as well as SAC representatives Casey Stewart with cross country and Kylie Alto with softball.
Good evening. The Servant Leader Award is awarded to the female and male athlete who puts in an extraordinary amount of time, not only as a student athlete, but also as a servant leader in their community and on this fine campus.
And the nominees for Female Servant Leader Athlete of the Year are Carlene Pappert, Emma Hofdahl, and Caitlin Olson.
And this year's winner for Female Servant Leader Athlete of the Year is Carlene Pappert. Carlene is a sophomore on the women's soccer team and now a two-time winner of this award. Carlene continues to serve the community by working with multiple organizations to include Dreams in Motion, Special Olympics, the Salvation Army, and other mission groups. She's also an active leader in her church, co-leads a group of children and teenagers who are devoted to serving those that have lost loved ones to suicide. In addition, she is also a SAC member rep for her women's soccer team.
Well, alrighty then. The nominees for Male Servant Leader Athlete of the Year are Connor Dahl, Derek Myers, Bo Nutting, and Tate Barnhart.
This year's Male Servant Leader Athlete of the Year is actually co-winners, both Derek Myers of cross country and track and field, and Bo Nutting of also track and field. Derek Myers is a junior on the cross country team and also a senior on the track and field team. He, as introduced before, is our SAC president and is the leader in numerous camp activities to include our annual Day of Service events and also many other organizational service events that we hold and introduce as our institution. Bo is a senior on the track and field team, is also very involved with the university's Day of Service. He's also a Emergent Leader Academy participant. He also volunteers with the Salvation Army and is a part of the University of Christian Fellowship. Please give another round of applause for our winners.
All right, we're moving right along. Next up, presenting tonight's Comeback Athlete of the Year Award, our certified athletic trainers Lance Schuler and Liz Anderson.
The Comeback Athlete of the Year is presented to the female and male athlete who displayed perseverance and determination to return from an injury in their sport back into their playing season. This year's female nominees: from women's soccer, Taylor Pettigrew; from swimming, Carissa Nelson; from cross country and track and field, Casey Stewart; from track and field, Kylie Passion; from softball, Madison McGonigal. This year's winner is Taylor Pettigrew. Queen of obstacle course rehab, a sophomore on the soccer team, Taylor has put a lot of work over the past 2 years, dealing with 2 back-to-back season-ending injuries and making a full return and becoming a very successful contributor to the women's soccer team this year, scoring 2 goals.
The nominees for Male Comeback Athlete of the Year award are Philip Springsteen, wrestling; Cody Gentz, baseball; Garrett Wissinger, football. And the winner is, and your winner is Philip Springsteen. Philip is the only athlete that has ever learned how to skate with a straight leg brace. He is a redshirt freshman on the wrestling team who has put a lot of work into his rehab and came back as a vital role in the team's success in this season, earning the NSAC Rookie of the Year award and tipping the scales in the Battle of the Barrel, so we kept the barrel.
I think the wrestling team is like the rowdiest crew in here, for real. Okay, now we're going to welcome your Marauders head athletic trainer, Rhonda Olson, to the stage to present the award for tonight's Student Trainers of the Year.
Good evening. It's nice to see everybody all dressed up. You look great. It's fun to have everybody together. The Athletic Training Student of the Year award was initiated 2 years ago to honor the senior athletic training major who consistently goes above and beyond the call of duty as a student during their clinicals on the University of Mary campus. To me, the cool thing about this award was it was actually initiated by the coaching staff. It wasn't my idea. So to me, that means that the coaching staff recognizes the fact that these students put in their time and maybe impress them a little bit sometimes. So this year, we honor 2 young ladies who have each exceeded our expectations as senior athletic training students. In the world of sports, we always talk about the gym rats, the people who are constantly in the gym playing basketball or shooting baskets or doing something in the gym. These 2 are training room rats. We have on more than one occasion had to tell them to leave, not because we want them to leave, but because they probably came in at 9 a.m. and have been seeing patients until 6 and haven't left the training room yet. The recipients of the Athletic Training Student of the Year are Ellie Wise and Carolyn Rigg.
I think it should be all of your guys' goal tonight to like out-cheer them at least at some point in time. All right, and by the way, if you haven't checked out Miss Rhonda's shoes, they're pretty awesome, ladies, so do that on your way out tonight. All right, let's give your student trainers one more round of applause. They help keep you guys healthy all year round. And speaking of the wrestling team, we are going to be joined now by head wrestling coach Adam Aho and SAC representatives Lucia Bullabrook with tennis and Colton Farmer with football. They will be presenting... There we go. There was some liveliness there. They're going to be presenting your male and female Unsung Athletes of the Year.
The Female and Male Unsung Athlete of the Year award is presented to the athlete who plays a critical part in the team's success during the competition but does not receive postseason accolade recognition.
The nominees for the Female Unsung Athlete of the Year are Hannah Smith, Lauren Rotunda, Carissa Nelson, and Lacey Feist.
And the winner is Lauren Rotunda, basketball. Lauren is a sophomore on the women's basketball team, was on the NSIC leaderboard in 4 categories, but received no awards this year. She averaged 10.3 points per game and 6.8 rebounds and hit 80% from the free throw line, and was certainly a key player on the team.
The Male Unsung Athlete of the Year nominees are Dom Tudor, Joel McElroy, I said that wrong, Jared Taylor, and Trevor Zucker.
And the winner is Joel McElroy. Joel is a freshman on the men's soccer team. Not being affiliated to a conference, men's soccer is not eligible for postseason NSIC accolades. Joel, a defender, started in all 15 games this year while leading the Marauders with 6 goals and leading 3 game winners.
This is how I know we're in a room full of all athletes, is as soon as I tell you guys to be competitive with them, we've got the football team, the basketball team, you guys are on it now. Okay, we've had some great winners so far, and we have more to come. So with that said, please welcome to the stage Director of Athletics Development, Kevin Becker, and Head Women's Swimming and Diving Coach, Alan McCullum, to present tonight's Special Recognition Award.
For the Marauders Special Recognition Lifesaver Award, and as Marauders, all of you young men and women know what it's like to put on the orange and blue, to train hard, to give all you can give. And when you think you can't give anymore, you give a little bit more. When you think you can't try anymore, you try a little more. And when you think you're up against all odds, you persevere. Tonight, this young Marauder wanted to make sure that someday that her name was called when it was time, when the coach said, come on up, it's your time. Come on in and play. But the training that she did to prepare for this award, she'd have been just as happy if her name would have never been called.
On Sunday, March 25th, 2018, working as a lifeguard at the BSC Aquatic and Wellness Center, she heard 3 whistles, which means call 911, bring the AED because something serious has happened. Going into the locker room, she saw a gentleman laying on the floor, unresponsive, had no pulse, and was not breathing. Her lifeguard training kicked in. She started doing CPR. She attached the AED pad, shocked the victim, resumed CPR, and continued CPR until EMS had arrived.
Had it not been for this young lady, the fellow lifeguards that Sunday in March, this gentleman would have never survived. He'd have passed away that day. Coach McCullum and I were honored to present the Marauders Special Recognition Life-Saving Award to Cassie Boehm.
What an honor. Congratulations, Cassie. All right, next up to the stage is the man who keeps you all strong during the on and off season. Here to present the male and female strength athlete of the year is your head strength and conditioning coach, Michael Silbernagel, joined by his sidekick, assistant strength and conditioning coach, Mariah Nimmo.
Sorry, Monsignor, but I think that's a tougher act to follow. The Strength and Conditioning Athlete of the Year award is presented to the male and female individual who have not only excelled in improving their strength and conditioning levels, but also their ability to consistently set the standard during the workout no matter what time of year or time of day.
The nominees for Female Strength Athlete of the Year are Caitlin Dooley from soccer, Cassie Asvik from basketball, Eileen Leong from tennis. And the winner is Caitlin Dooley from soccer.
And the nominees for the Male Strength Athlete of the Year award are Connor Hillebust, Connor Dahl, Nick Benshetler. And the winner is Nick Benshetler.
Well, give it up for your strength athletes one more time while we're waiting here. All right. At this time, we're going to welcome back to the stage Head Athletic Director, Coach Dale Lennon, to present this year's Marauders Supporter of the Year Award.
This is the first time for this award, and we've had some great community support in the past, individuals that have really bought into the Marauders tradition, and those are the people that you guys notice as student athletes. And tonight, we're going to introduce the first recipient of this award to somebody that you all have seen at your games. He's been at your games. You've heard him, okay? He's made noise in the crowd. So let's give a bigger round of applause to our first recipient, Ben Kabishka. Next year, we'll probably have Ben up here giving presentations. He's been at all the games, so great job, Ben.
Okay, tonight we're spicing things up and adding a new award to the mix, and this one might be my favorite, and I think all of you are going to like it too. So here to tell us a little bit more about this fun award is our very own Sports Information Director, Brian Larson, and Sports Information Videographer, who I always knew as Sushi, Dustin Lee. So let's welcome him on up.
All right, good evening. So with the great addition of Dustin to our staff this year, we've been able to capture many of the spectacular events, the athletic moments from this past year. And that's allowing us to do a new award this year. We have narrowed down some of the top plays, and there were a ton of them, down to about 4 moments on both the men's and the women's side. So at this point, we're going to have everyone take out your little clicker. And more, as important as anything, hit the power button. If you don't get the little green dot, it's not on. So if you want your vote to count, please turn on your clicker.
All right, everybody. Appreciate that, guys. Here are the nominees for the top female plays / moments of the year.
Yeah, we got smokewear underway here. The women's 6,000 meter championships.
Nice. I love it.
Marauders from the University of Mary. Coach Newell's team.
They're great human beings. They're great student athletes. They have so many great things about them.
Winner is Jade Smith, winning goal in the NSIC quarterfinal playoff game at Minot State. Hey, we need a couple players from the women's soccer team to come on up and pick up the award. Congratulations.
All right, moving on to the men. Here are the nominees for the male's top play / moments of the year.
From the University of Mary, Jared Reese. In 5th place, All-American from Mary, Jared Reese.
Five out of our 6 athletes all got into the final flight, and they all many of them just popped out these PBs that we hadn't seen them jump all year, and it fantastic. And then just to be able to carry that momentum all the way through the day, it was a crazy energy and it was amazing to be a part of it. Proud of everybody who came out here, competed, and New Mary's going to be on the rise. We got a lot of good things coming ahead of us.
Definitely gave me that extra little push I needed to get through and win that match. It made me see just how much support I have behind me, both from my team and from the whole crowd that was here today.
All right, now you guys can all cast your votes.
All right, and our winner is D. That is the Joel McElroy's winning goal against Colorado Christian in overtime. A couple members from men's soccer, come on up, please. Good job. Wonderful work with clickers tonight, folks. Thank you.
As most of you know, we've added a couple newbies to the athletic department this year, so we figured it was rather fitting for them to present this year's Rookie of the Year awards. Please welcome our newest coaches, head volleyball coach Corey Lebeda and head football coach Craig Bagnell.
We're the Rooks, Corey. We made it on stage, though. All right, this year's Rookie of the Year award is presented to the top performing female and male athlete in their first year of competition as a Marauder.
The nominees for Female Rookie Athlete of the Year are Megan Lowry, soccer, Abby Zastro, track and field, Tasha Dembo, tennis, Taylor Hestekin, track and field, and Paige Matsuki, softball. And the winners are Abby Zastro, track and field, and Taylor Hestekin, track and field. Abby, a true freshman on the track and field team, is a two-time All-American and ran on the 4x400 and DMR teams that placed fourth at the NCAA Indoor Championships this year. She also placed fourth in the 600 meters at the NSIC Indoor Meet. Taylor, also a true freshman on the track and field team, ran on the Marauders DMR team that placed fourth at the NCAA Indoor Meet and took second in the 800-meter race at the NSIC Indoor Meet.
And the nominees for the male athlete rookie of the year are Philip Springsteen, wrestling, Joel McElroy, soccer, Jesus Payan, baseball, and Matt Kreklow, basketball. And the winner is, anybody at the wrestling match? Let's go, Phil. Let's go, Phil. Philip Springsteen. Phil was a redshirt freshman on the wrestling team this year and earned all NSIC Freshman of the Year honors and is also among the nation leaders in pins this season. Congratulations, Phil.
And as the evening comes to a close, we have one last prestigious award to present. Here to present this year's Athletes of the Year, please welcome head cross country and track and field coach Dennis Newell and SAC representatives Tate Barnhart with wrestling and Patricia Martin with women's soccer.
I guess I'm first. The Athlete of the Year award is the most prestigious athletic award we give out tonight. It is presented to the top performing female and male athletes for their success in this 2017 and 2018 season.
Your female nominees are Tony Ann Pandowi, Caitlin Dooley, Alexa Zeiss, and Lauren Randall.
And the winner is Lexi Zeiss. Lexi, a senior on the cross country and track and field team, is now the back-to-back award winner for Female Athlete of the Year at UMary. This year she placed 13th at the cross country national meet, once again earning All-American. Hold up. Nope, just take a moment. Once again earning All-American honors and leading her team, the most important part here, to that second place team finish at nationals. Lexi is also the two-time national champion at the 5,000 meters at the NCAA indoors, along with a second place in the 3K this year, which also led her team to a fourth place team finish at nationals. So, good job.
The Male Athlete of the Year nominees are Luxon Gore, Derek Myers, and Jared Reese.
And the winner is Jared Reese. Jared, a graduate student on the wrestling team, placed 5th at the national championships this season and went 3-2 in his record. Jared finished the season with an 11-5 record and placed 3rd at the regional tournaments. Congratulations, Jared.
Okay, let's give one last round of applause to all of tonight's winners. Once again, congratulations everyone on a successful and standout year as a Marauder athlete. But before we sign off for the evening, we would like to pay a special tribute to the amazing senior class of 2017 and 18. Please direct your attention to the video screen for this special message.
Hey, UMary Women's Soccer here. Soccer here.
Hi, it's UMary Wrestling.
Hey, it's a UMary Track and Field and Cross Country.
Hey, UMary Women's Basketball here.
Welcome, UMary Men's Track and Field here.
Hey, UMary Tennis here.
UMary Baseball here. Hey, UMary Men's Basketball here.
Hey, UMary Softball here.
Hey, UMary Football here.
Hey, UMary Volleyball here.
Hey, UMary Men's Soccer here. We just want to take a chance to say thank you.
We just want to say thank you for giving us the opportunity to represent the University of Mary, and thank you for supporting our efforts.
Just wanted to take a chance and say thank you for all the laughs and all the memories.
Just want to take the chance to thank you for all the relationships and brotherhood that we've built through our time here.
Just want to take the chance to say thank you for the opportunity to represent such an awesome university.
Just wanted to take a chance to say thank you for supporting us over the years.
It's been an awesome ride and a great experience.
It's been a great run, literally.
It's been a great experience.
It's been a wild ride.
It's been a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
And to those seniors next year, have fun and enjoy the moment.
And to next year's seniors, tear it up.
To those seniors next year, keep working hard. Just know you have a great support system behind you and that we'll be watching.
And to all the seniors next year, do your job.
Man, and to all you seniors out there next year, man, we're so proud of you. We want you to keep shining and doing your thing. We'll miss you. Don't forget where the success of UMary Track came from. It's from the family that we built, so keep that success rolling.
To all the seniors next year, make sure you cherish every single moment you have. You have a great support system here, and we'll be watching.
Also want to thank all the coaches,
Fans, athletic trainers, the sports medicine staff,
administration, alumni, as well as campus-wide.
You guys are awesome, and we wouldn't have gotten to this point without you.
So thank 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 you. Thank you.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So thank you.
So thank you. Hooks up. Go Marauders.
Run fast. Turn left. And go Marauders.
Go Big Orange!
Burn the boats and go Marauders.
Be your best you, and go Marauders.
Bleed blue and go Marauders.
Go Marauders.
Thank you, seniors, for that awesome message. At this time, we would like to invite all the seniors to walk up and receive your student athlete graduation cords. These cords represent your hard work here at the University of Mary as a student athlete. Please exit your row and walk to the back where you'll see Sarah there, and then walk down the center aisle to receive your graduation cords. Go ahead, you guys are free to go. Let's give our seniors one last round of applause. Once again, we want to thank all of you for attending tonight's University of Mary Night of Champions. Before you all rush out of here, because like Derek said, we know you have finals, Let's welcome our athletic director, Coach Dale Lennon, back to the stage one last time.
Congratulations to all the award winners. Congratulations to all the individuals that were nominated, and definitely congratulations to all the teams. Tonight, you recognize this past year. Understand what you're a part of, the pride, the tradition of Marauders Athletics. 20 years ago, I was a head coach here in football. I had an opportunity to coach a group of young men for 2 years. They are now part of that tradition that this university athletic program has been built upon. You're at the point where now you're building your legacy. That's something that's you need to be aware of. You need to be in the moment as far as the opportunities that you have as a student athlete. This is truly a very special time in your life. The seniors that have just been recognized, you have left your legacy. You will move on to very successful careers. Now, one of the things that I've always enjoyed in athletics is when you're a part of tradition, there's certain things that just kind of go hand in hand with it. And the thing that every place I've been at, the University of Illinois or Southern Illinois, University of North Dakota, one of the biggest things that the athletic department took pride in was the school song, okay? And every time that school song came on, everyone would stand up. And every student athlete in those programs, they knew the words. Now, to lead us in the Marauders fight song is going to be Coach Craig Bagnell, former Marauder great. Who knows what the song is all about. Remember, we have a social over at Chicks. Go Marauders!
We're stacking chairs.
Hey folks, just remember, all award winners, if you want a plaque tonight, please. We're going to take a picture right up here in a couple minutes. So, all of our award winners, if you can come on up to the stage, we'd greatly appreciate it. For the team awards, for the video awards, we'll do pictures with both teams also. So I think the men's soccer team, the women's soccer team, you guys hold out also, and we'll do an additional picture with you, all right? Oh, don't take the clickers home with you, please. Leave them on the chair, and we'll come around and pick them up.
Jared's going to take Ricky.